Now let's just go into your notes. Under your notes, we're just gonna press on continue. We are gonna just go ahead and go into settings to take a look at our iCloud. Now, if you guys already have your iCloud here, you're good to go. You don't have to do this. But regardless if you're signed into your iCloud or not, you guys can make a note down here below on the bottom right hand side. Press on that, and you guys can start a new note. There you go. Type in anything you guys like. Press on done. Go back, and there's my note. We can edit more notes and create more just by pressing down here below, creating more notes. Done. And that's not a great note. To delete any notes from here, all we have to do is just swipe, and we have deleted that note. If you guys would like to delete even more notes, other ways, you guys could just hold on to it, and you will see these options. Press delete, and you have deleted your notes that you made in here. Swipe up, and we're done with the basics for notes. Now, when it comes down to reminders, I always say just use Siri. Just tell, hey Siri, set a reminder for whatever time to do this, to do that. And there you go, easy. That's what I usually do, just talk to Siri. But let's say you guys want to do this on your own. Go ahead, open up reminders. From reminders, you will see this. I would allow, continue on, and let's get started with reminders. So if you want this to be synced up with your iCloud, most likely you guys are not going to even see this, but if you want it to be, go ahead, go to your settings and make sure it's all syncing. If you don't want it to, just tap on that now. Again, that's something that most of you shouldn't see anyways. So right now here I have reminders, and to add a new reminder, I can just tap down here below where it says new reminder, and I can just type in anything I want. I can talk to it as well. Then on here on the right hand side, I should see this. Tap on it, and you guys can add in a date, time, location, and so on. If you don't want to, don't do it. There's your reminder, and there you go. Once you're done with that reminder, you can swipe, delete it. You can take a look at details, and so on. So to delete any reminder, just do that, and you're done deleting that reminder. To create more reminders, same deal. All you guys have to do is just tap down here below for a new reminder. So those are the basics. All right, next up we have clock. Clock, same deal. I would use Siri. Just tell Siri, hey Siri, set up an alarm for 7 o'clock on Tuesday. And it's gonna do it for you. But if you guys like to do it yourselves or edit that alarm for that matter, or anything that has to do with clock, go into your clock. And from here, you guys can look at all your clocks. You guys can add any clocks here by pressing on the top right hand side, your plus sign, and just add in anything like Mexico, for example. If you guys want to take anything out from here, just swipe and it's deleted. Swipe and delete any clocks from here. Now let's say you guys want to set up an alarm, edit an alarm, or anything like that. Alarm's your second option down here below on the bottom. All right, so to set up an alarm, you guys will see that plus sign on the top right hand side. Just press there and then select whatever time you guys want that alarm to be at. Then press save on the top right hand side. And there's my alarm. So that's how to set up an alarm. To delete any alarms from here, just go into your alarm. So again, that's beside clock. And then just swipe, delete, and you're done. For your stopwatch, it's pretty simple. From here, just start it, stop it. Well, we're not stopping it, we're taking a lap. It's gonna require a lap. And stop it, it's right there. So to stop and start, it's from the same button basically. Then we have our timer. Timer is kind of the same thing, almost like an alarm, but it's a countdown. So we're gonna set it up for 5 hours. Actually, most people will do this because they're cooking. So let's say just an hour, and then we guys can label it and so on, and then just start it. So there's my countdown. So that's my timer. I call it countdown, but you guys can pause it and delete that timer at any point in time. We can just get out of here by swiping up, and we're done with the clock. Now, if you're taking a look at your news, let me just quickly explain what that is. So right here, it's where you're gonna read articles and so on. There's paid stuff, there's free stuff, there's a bunch of stuff here. It's pretty neat. So just scroll down. You guys can take a look at News Plus. And News Plus is a subscription service. Some of you, this will be worth it. It's gonna contain a bunch of stuff in there. But if you just go on the left-hand side, this stuff is free. news, usually free. There's also paid stuff that you guys can subscribe to, but don't feel afraid of tapping on something here from news. It's just gonna let you read it. If you keep scrolling down, there's more and more stuff like that. So that's a quick look into this app. Now let's take a look at Apple TV. So here's our Apple TV app. Let's just open up for the very first time. Click on continue. And here we go. So Apple TV Plus is different than your Apple TV app. The app is a hub. You guys can look for almost anything here. So there's a bunch of movies, TV shows, bunch of stuff. And there's Apple TV Plus. Apple TV Plus is a subscription service. So it's a channel. That channel, they have a bunch of stuff now. It's pretty good. Not everybody likes it. It's not for everybody. It's not Netflix. It's Apple TV Plus. Apple TV Plus is kind of like Netflix. Then you will notice there's store down here below. That's where you guys can buy some stuff. So I'm just going to go on to not now. Then from here, you guys can look at the latest movies and actually buy them. So you guys can have them in your account. And there's a bunch of movies here that you guys can go ahead and just buy for yourselves. There's also a library. Anything you guys buy will be here. And then home, you guys can go home and take a look at everything. Home, it's because it's a hub for everything, basically. So if you guys look for a particular movie, it might tell you where you guys can find it. Not just to buy, but sometimes it might be in Netflix, so you can tell you, oh, that's in Netflix, go watch it there. But anyways, let's just scroll up, and that's your Apple TV, which is an app, an Apple TV Plus. Remember, it's a channel. Anyways, up next we have podcasts. So let's open up podcasts. Continue on. Podcasts there's a bunch of them that are free. So yes, go ahead, scroll through, search for anything you like. Down here below on the bottom right hand side, you guys can go on and just search for whichever you like, whichever podcast, and cancel that for now. You guys can look at your library and see what you guys have there. You guys can browse away. And yes, there's a bunch of podcasts, and there are a bunch of them that are completely free. So if something's paid, it will tell you that it's paid. But you guys will notice that there's a ton that's free. So that's free listening. Now let's get out of here. Under Maps, these are not Google Maps. Google Maps is different. You guys have to download that from the App Store. Maps is something created by Apple. And if you open it up for the very first time, you guys are going to see this. So here, Apple Maps. This is created again by Apple. You guys can do 3D and take a look at anything that they created that's 3D. Here, for example, there's not much that's 3D. They kind of make that 3D effect, which is kind of nice. You guys can search for anything there. But again, you guys can just download Google Maps. I know that's what most people use. So let's just get out of here. Under your health, health is actually something really good, especially if you guys have an Apple Watch or anything like that. So tap on continue, continue, continue. You guys can set this up. So just put your first name, last name, and so on. Then go into next and set it all up when it comes down to your health. Why is this important? Well, it's important only if you make it important. So you guys want to track how many steps you guys do, any recommendations, anything like that, go ahead and fill this up. If you guys are not interested, go back, never open this up again. And there you go. But yeah, that's health. If you guys want to count your steps and keep that in mind. But if you guys have an Apple Watch or anything like that, I would definitely set up health. Anyways, under your wallet, this is where you guys can go ahead and add any tickets, any credit cards as well. To add a credit card on the top right hand side, or anything really, you guys are going to see that plus sign. And you guys can go ahead and Apple Pay required for iCloud. So yeah, you guys have to sign in, and then you guys can just add in a credit card if you like. Anyways, let's just get out of there. Here are your settings. Under your settings, you're gonna see a bunch of stuff. So from your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and anything really that you're looking for. And the fastest way to look for it is under search. So if you're looking to edit anything or look into anything, just go to search instead of going through every single thing here. But those are your settings. So let me just get out of here. Now your weather, obviously that's where you guys can look at your weather. So if I open up weather, I'm gonna see this wherever I'm at. I can also scroll. It's gonna give me other places. Maybe I don't want those as well. So you guys can always edit those. On the bottom right inside, you guys are gonna see these three dots. Just tap on them and you guys can delete any of these from your list. So maybe you guys don't want this, like this doesn't make sense to you guys because you guys are not even there, or Toronto. Just swipe and delete and then keep going. But again, that's something you guys want to do if it doesn't make sense to you. So if you guys want to add anything here, so maybe you guys want to know how cold is it in Paris right now. So you can type in Paris, France. It's going to give you the weather in Paris, France. You guys can add it on. That's how you guys can add any weather here. So it is useful to have for sure. And that's the basics when it comes down to weather. Stocks, same deal. We can add anything here and take anything out. It's going to give you some stuff already. So let's just tap on continue. And you guys are going to see a bunch of stuff here. I'm just going to tap on the X because we don't want that. And let's hit down. You guys are going to see this. So to delete anything from here from stocks, swipe all the way. It's just going to delete. Or swipe up to here and then tap on delete. Swipe up to here, tap on delete. So that little garbage bin. If you guys want to add any stocks for that matter, you guys can just search. So I can just search Apple, for example, and just add that on by pressing on the plus sign. I can add this one too. I can just press on done. And there we go. We just have added this stock here. So we can take a look at a bunch of stuff. So those are the basics when it comes down to your stocks. Find mine, very important that you guys set that up, just in case you ever lose this or somebody steals it, you guys can block it off. And to find it, same thing. You guys can just go into find mine. Anyways, let's just move on to books. So if you go into books, this is where you guys can just press on get started. Then I'm just going to put that now for now. So this is where you guys are obviously going to find books. You guys can buy some, download any that are free. There is a huge library. And just in case if you go into library, this is just going to be your stuff in there, okay? Don't think of it like that's the library you guys have to explore. That's home. Under home, just search for anything. You guys can just literally go into search on the right-hand side and then just search for that and then just download the book or buy it if you like. There's also the bookstore. So it's just going to give you options of things to buy again. And then there's audiobooks. So you guys can also purchase audiobooks from here. So that's a quick intro into books. iTunes Store, that's something that they are most likely going to get rid of later on because you will notice it's going to redirect you to a bunch of stuff. So I'm just going to continue on and show you. So there's a lot of things that you guys can buy from here, but at the same time, it might redirect you somewhere else. So for example, if it's TV shows or movies, you guys are going to see that it really shows you in Apple TV. Now for music, yeah, that's something that you guys can do from within here, kinda. But anyways, let's move on. We got fitness. Again, that's only if you guys set up your health. I would go into fitness or else there's no point. So under fitness, let's just open that up. Going to continue. Just set up all that stuff. And then from there, you guys can track your steps and so on. But anyways, if you guys have an Apple Watch, there's the Apple Watch. Then we got our contacts. So let's just go right into our contacts. To add anything here, we can tap on the plus sign and we can add a contact last name. Scroll down. We can add a phone number. Press on done when you're done adding that contact, and there's our contact. So if we go back, we can see all our contacts. So to delete any of our contacts, all we have to do is just hold on our finger there. We're going to see these options, delete contact, and it has been deleted. Anyways, those are the basics for your contacts. And now let's move on to files. Let's open up files. It's not going to give you anything, but if you want to create any folders in here and start creating some stuff, on the bottom right hand side, press there on browse, and then on the top, 3 dots, go ahead and create that folder. You guys can name it whatever you guys like. Done. And there's our folder. If you want to delete any folders from here, again, you're under browse, just hold on to it. You guys are going to see a bunch of options, which does give you delete. And there, it's been deleted. So that's how you guys can create and delete any files that you created. Well, folders in this case. Anyways, let's just get out of here for now. Now there's translate. There's not much to show you there. We have utilities. So from utilities, you have memos, compass, measurements, magnifier, calculator, shortcuts, and passwords. All these things are pretty much self-explanatory, especially when it comes down to passwords. I would definitely use them so they are nice and safe. And then we have our freeform, journal, and tips. So all of these things are pretty self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go into them. But the very last thing I'm going to show you is down here below. So we have our phone. From here, you guys can actually make phone calls. And just press here to make that phone call. Press cancel if you guys want to cancel that phone call. You guys can take a look at your recent phone calls in here, your contacts, plus your voicemail will be the very last thing here, where you guys can set up your voicemail if you haven't done so. And I have no voicemails right now, but that's how you guys can check any voicemails that you guys have, plus favorites as well. Anyways, let's move on into text messaging. So let me just open this up. And I'm gonna explain something really, really quick. So there's a difference between a text message and an iMessage. An iMessage, it's something that only works throughout Apple devices. So if somebody has an iPad that you know, another iPhone, you guys can go ahead and send an iMessage. If you try sending an iMessage to somebody who has an Android device, it's gonna get to them as a text message. So that means they can get it whether they have Wi-Fi or not. And yeah, there's some people that turn off iMessage completely that have iPhones, so they're always gonna get your messages as text messages. But to write down any message, send text message on the top, you guys will see that. Just tap there. Go ahead and put it to whatever contact you guys have, and then down here below, just start typing up your message. Then send it through, and there you go. All right, so getting back into messages again, if we open it up and you have your text message history here, if you guys want to delete that, well, there's ways to do it. So you guys have here your messages. Just going to edit, and then from edit, you guys can select messages, select that, and then delete. So that's one way. You guys can select a few of them. Or if it's just one, you guys can always just do this, and then tap on that, select delete, and the message has been deleted. So that's how to delete those text messages or iMessages. Last but not least, we've got our music. So tap on music, continue on. And then from here, you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna tap not now for now. There's music. So any music that you guys want to purchase or anything like that, you guys can take a look at search on the right hand side. There's also gonna give you options here. There's also the subscription with Apple Music, but you guys can also buy music yourselves. And there's library where you guys are gonna check out all your stuff that you put there. There's radio, which is free. So you guys can go on and listen to any of this. So those are the basics with your music. Other than that, to delete any apps that you guys don't want on your phone, all you guys have to do is just hold on your finger there and then remove app. It's gonna tell you here that it's actually gonna remove all its contents. Or you guys can choose to just remove from your home screen. So that's different. Removing from home screen, it's just gonna delete it from your home screen. It's still gonna be there. But if you remove it, if you actually delete it, it's gonna uninstall it. So it's even telling you here, it's gonna delete its data from it. So I'm gonna delete that. And let me just show you another one. For example, if I go into something like reminders, delete app. Again, it's gonna delete its data as well. So you are fully uninstalling. So it's not like Androids, so you don't have to go through a bunch of stuff to uninstall an app here. That's all you guys have to do. And again, I get it, if you're coming from Android, that might be kind of annoying because you're thinking, oh, that's just deleting it from the home screen. It's not. You're fully uninstalling the app. So again, to delete an app, we can just hold our finger, remove app. It's gonna tell us if we want to delete it. That's uninstalling it. And there we go. We can also just hold on our finger there until it wiggles. Tap on the minus sign on the top left hand side and just delete that app as well. There you go, just tap away and then you're done. So that's how you guys can delete any apps. If you want to add them back at any point in time, just go into your app store, look for them, add them back. Anyways, as far as this video goes, we are all done. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can write down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.